Hello everyone, this is Sega Shooter, and it's update time. Yay, it's update time. Yeah. What was I supposed to say? Oh right, what was my update all about? Okay, here's how it all goes. I was not prepared for what happened yesterday and today. What's today? Today is Friday? Yeah, today's Friday. Alright. A couple of days ago, I found out that my sister's grandfather pretty much passed away. Sad day. It was. There was a lot of emotions going on. My sister was in complete despair. I was completely pissed. Along with my mom and her dad, all that. But we were actually on our way over to Texas for a funeral service. We had everything packed up. We were prepared to stay for about 4 days because my sister also still had to go back to school. And I was pretty much I'm pretty much right now about to be on my spring break. And I'm about to start my spring quarter in college. So what happened was, while we were on our way over there, because we left on a Thursday, and what happened was, I noticed some odd. Well, actually, before I even say anything about that, let me ease into that part. What happened was, my mom and I, we were noticing some odd goings going on with her truck, because she had a GMC. What was happening was, it was acting acting weird. And what was happening was, we couldn't really read the gas meter. That was completely out of the ordinary. And then the other part was while we were on our way over there, something completely unexpected happened.
I think it must be going off to feed.
The gas, the fuel line, the braking fuel line, it snapped. It snapped and pretty much rolling. Like, we couldn't hit, like, we had to really, my mom had to really press down on the brakes hard for it to actually stop. Because we were going to crash into some cars. We really couldn't stop. We almost crashed and died. We were luckily able to find a road, luckily being able to drive off and barely manage to stop. And then after that, we conveniently found a police officer on side of us, and we had to go talk to him. She did not come back. She told us to wait there, she was going to come back, and she never came back. So we had decided to just roll all the way over to a nearby gas station. It took so much of a whole while to just actually find a gas station, because we kept passing by so many streets. We were on a service road on the interstate. It was actually crazy. Now, we waited a while. I started calling family members, because family were expecting us to come over. I tried calling as many family members as I could, but everyone knew what was going on. My mom was able to call a friend. Pretty much, we just so happened to also live nearby. And he managed to bring us to a hotel. And we pretty much chose to just leave, because the service that we called was pretty damn expensive. It was pretty expensive. And at that point, And at that point, it was just, at this point, we couldn't really afford to go to Louisiana at that point. Where this happened at, we were pretty much inside Baytown, we were trying to cross through Houston at the time. And we met and that's when we were pretty much crossing through Baytown, and at that point, that was when the brakes, that's when they pretty much chose to start snapping and braking. When we took this to the people that were fixing the truck, they noticed something actually odd. What was odd about it? He said the brake line was snapped. Like it wasn't leaking, it was snapped as if it were sabotaged. It was odd. It was very odd. It was weird. Shoot, that pretty much was trying to tell me to not actually trust whatever that. It actually made me think about trusting those people that fixed the truck in the first place. Because ironically, my mom went to go get the truck fixed. Just so happens, it was the back braking line that was just fixed a while back, conveniently, and it just so happened to snap. It was odd. It was very odd. Short story, we pretty much chose to go back home. Not only that, but my sister didn't get to go to the funeral services. She was pretty distraught about it. It was a sad time.
Thank you.
And honestly, what do I think of this? I honestly was not prepared for today. I wasn't prepared for yesterday, nor was I prepared for today. I didn't think all that would happen. I hope that doesn't happen again. The part where the braking lines pretty much just chose to give away and snap. Like, it could have happened at any other time. If this happened at any other time, my family and I, we could have legitimately died. Had this happened anywhere else. Like, personally, I wasn't scared because I wasn't really showing that I wasn't really showing it. But it was mostly just, wow, now what? I didn't think this would actually happen. It was a surprise to me though, it really was. But I pretty much gotten over that. When we finally came back home, I pretty much decided, I'm just gonna, if anything, I'm probably gonna make something out of this. Since I'm pretty much on break. I got extra time, so I can probably start recording a few things. It gives me enough time to actually start working on finishing recording The Last Guardian. And what else? What other series I have? Whatever other series I'm on, that was probably a long way from finishing. Whatever series I was probably a long way from finishing, I probably might not finish it. I do plan to get Token 2 though. I do. What I do plan on getting though is Nier Automata in the future. You'll probably know that I got it when I start actually playing it. But man, I've been playing that. Other than that, I believe that's pretty much what ends this video. I'll probably end the video by killing this thing. Oh crap. Wasn't really much of an update. Oh yeah. Also at some point, I'm probably planning on going to an anime convention in the future. Might go to, what was it, Anime Matsuri in April, because I haven't really gone to that many conventions. This will probably be my third convention I've gone through. I'll be honest, I haven't really gone to any First time I ever went to a convention, I went to one in Pensacola, Pensacola, Florida. That was during the time I was living in Mississippi. And then I went to PAX South a while back. Conveniently, I just so happen to live in Texas. Just so happen to. Oh, that, I thought that would actually kill me. I just so happen to live in Texas, and I managed to reach PAX South in San Antonio.
What's gotten into it?
But man, was that pretty fun though. And I hope that going to Anime Matsuri, I get to have some fun over there and meet some cool YouTubers there as well. And I actually wanted to go over there and hopefully get some cool souvenirs. Hopefully. Not only cool souvenirs, but I also wanted to go over there dressed up, but I don't really have any outfits. So I'll probably go over there with my Dragon Ball Z shirt again until I get more anime shirts. I like my anime, I really do. I probably might start posting pages on my Twitter, seeing on who I probably met, and I took pictures of. I'll probably also do a video on it too. Probably, maybe. So, I don't know. I probably will.
No way am I letting you escape.
Is that all of it? I believe that's all for the update. So now the other part is, can I kill this thing? Is there anything else you want to remind them on? No, I don't think so. As far as I know. Bow. Oh yeah. I also caught wind that there are a few Token 2 games that are out in the US. There are some. It's just not in the GameStop I'm at right now. I honestly don't want to buy I don't want to get a digital copy of the game. I'd rather get a hard copy. I have a thing about I kind of have this thing about not getting a digital copy if it's going to cut me off from the internet. Thanks a lot, Sony. But mostly, that's pretty much it. And I kind of don't like GameStop.
Mission accomplished. Prepare to return to base.
I don't know. Maybe I'm being paranoid. Because I was also at a GameStop. He told me I missed about $15 pay or something. I forgot what it was. He was trying to kind of suggest and at the same time kind of force a pro membership on me, kind of sorta, and I didn't want the pro membership because I was too busy with other stuff and I didn't really want to pay more for the pro membership. I don't remember how much the pro membership cost. I was trying to think, did it cost more or did it cost less? I'm pretty sure it cost more. I don't remember.
I'll try anything once. That's a lesson you don't learn till you're older. Not quite what I did back in the day.
Crap.
Still.
Efficiency is important, no question. Gather up enough.
I'll probably remember it at some point. Because I have my eyes on Nier Automata. Because I managed to find that game. I didn't want to get it now. I didn't want to get it at that time. Not now, because I didn't really go to GameStop today. But I didn't want to get it at that time because I didn't really have the money. Really. Because I was, like, my wallet was broken. I didn't want to use my card. I didn't want to use my cards because I was pretty much saving that for school. Because I needed that, because I needed my money for school. Because being in a private school, I kind of gotta work a lot. I gotta work a lot harder than any normal college or school. Because really, since I've been in a college, it's not really been all that fun, to be honest. But this is a school that I actually like because it deals in art, and I actually like it. Doing something that I actually want to do. That's why you notice some of those speed drawings in there. I'm also going to be planning on doing some stick animations because I got my hands on an animation app. Free one at that. Because I don't remember what it was, but whatever it was actually really good, and I'm keeping it. And I believe that's pretty much it. I guess I'll end... yeah, that's the end of the update. That's the end of the update, right? Anything I missed? No, you're good. Alright, good. So, let me see. Which one of these arrows does it? Yeah. Yeah. Alright, I'll end the video. I'll end the update now. So that's actually the end of it. And I hope you all enjoyed this update, and I hope to see you guys next time. Oh yeah, and I might post a few more videos during this week. A few more, instead of just 1 or 2. I might post probably 3 or 4. Maybe not, I don't know. But, bye!